So Under Armour's breaking low, which is great. Still long KEM at 24.95. Got a break out of this trend, downtrend. Took a long position. Got support down here. First target is 25.21. Also still long Apple. Got in around 167.97, which is right here. Sold half of the position at 168.35. Next target is 168.69. But if it just breaks right through that, I'll add to that 250. Alright, so Apple's about to break to a new high. Alright, Apple just hit a new high, 168.70. Under Armour still breaking lower, which is great. Got in at the break above this first 15-minute low, 12.76. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell 100 shares of Apple. I filled at 168.65. First target for Under Armour is 12.37. Next target for Apple is 169. And KEM just hanging out in this 24.94 area. Under Armour's looking good, getting shorter. KEM's up to 25. First target is 25.22. And I will close out Apple at 169. My new stop for Apple is 168.69. So here's my new stop. So why does a stock like Under Armour bounce first thing in the morning after this big sell-off? You have all these sellers, they're selling this stock, and then you get this bounce. Because when you sell a stock, the only way to collect your money is to buy it back from the market. So all these people are hitting the buy button to clear, to get out of their position. Therefore, you get this bounce. Things come back to normal, and the sell-off continues. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out this Apple. 150 shares left sitting on the table, and I'm out at 168.99. Took a long position right here, roughly 167.96. Took profits off right here, 168.36. Took profits again at 168.68, and took profits again at 168.99. That's it. When it comes to day trading, look for inflection points. Look for areas where buyers and sellers are in balance. Look for areas where, hey, it used to be a strong, this area used to be strong for sellers. We got to push higher. Sellers stepped in, pushed the stock back down. They couldn't continue to push it down. The stock pushes back up. Look for your entry. Your entry is a cross back between the open. That's your entry. Ride the stock higher. All right, so I'm long PYDS. Let me get this stuff up here. Got a bounce off support. Crossing back through the 50-period moving average. First target 216. I'm long at 190, 199. We got an area of support down here, 186. Push lower, push lower, push lower. Couldn't break this area. What happens? Buyers step in, take the stock back higher. And that's what you're looking for. You're looking for an area where buyers either step in or sellers step in. And once you find those areas, that's where the money's made. All right, so I took some profits at 215. Entered at 199, took some profits at 215. Next target will be 230. So basically this is a rounded bottom formation. The distance from 216 to 184, 185 is roughly 30 cents. So we're looking for a 30-cent pop from 216. So roughly 246 is where this stock should go to. So we're getting that push in PYDS. Got a target right here, 230, then final target 245, 246. Based off this U-shaped pattern. Sellers can't push the stock lower. Buyers step in, create neutrality or an area of balance, area of support. Buyers then take over, push the stock back higher. The distance between the area of resistance and the area of support on the U-shape is your target. So add up this distance and then scale it up, and that's the target. Still short Under Armour, and I'm still on KEM. And to push higher on KEM, first target is 25.23 on KEM. All right, I'm gonna sell half of this KEM, roughly 1,000 shares. Got filled at 25.22 KEM. Target to be 25.50 on KEM. 25.50 is my target for KEM. Breaking back lower on Under Armour, which is good. Target's 1237. Getting a little top heavy on PYDS. May push down. My stop right here is at 1216 on PYDS. So stay with your setups. Look for great setups. Look for great entries. And follow the rules that go with those setups. All right, so we get this push up to 244. I'm gonna let about 250 shares go and see how far this thing can run. PYDS is looking great. All right, so I'm gonna go let another 250 shares run. PYDS. Got in at 199. Got filled at 245. So it has 750 shares left. Final target would be 260 on PYDS. Final target is 260. I'm gonna go ahead and sell another 250 shares on KEM. Sell another 250 shares on PYDS. Move my stop up. My new stop is 230 on PYDS. My stop on KEM is 25.16. So I still have 500 shares on PYDS, 2,000 shares on Under Armour, and 750 shares on KEM. All right, getting a break on KEM. Target 25.50. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this PYDS. Looks like it's gonna break lower. Alright, so made some of that money back. You know, first trade I had lost $1,800. I was able to make some of that back. Walk away with only losing $250. I can live with that one. I can live with it. So the second trade on PYBS was the trade. That was it. Just U-shaped bottom. You know, buyers pushed the stock up, hit some resistance, sellers stepped in, pushed it lower. They couldn't take it past 186. Buyers stepped back in, shot the stock back up. It was a great second trade on PYDS. Make some money back. So I'm flat PYDS and walking away with a $250 loss on it versus an $1,800 loss. So that was great. Still short Under Armour. My target is 1237 on Under Armour, and still long KEM. Target is 2550 on KEM. I'm gonna go ahead and flatten out of this KEM. We got a topping tail and a little doji candle. Next candle probably will be a down candle. Plus it's 12 o'clock, so go ahead and call it a day. So I'm flattening out of KEM. And I might as well go ahead and I gotta go ahead and close out this Under Armour trade as well. Close out of Under Armour at 1249. 2,000 shares, so 300, 600. Okay, that's fine. So $540 profit on Under Armour. All in all, it was a great day. It was a good day. You know, make $863. Great trade on Apple. Decent trade on KEM. I had to fight back on PYDS. Good trade on Square, SQ, and Under Armour. Short and Under Armour. It was great. So that's it for me today. I am the Bearded Trader. Trade your setup. Go when you walk into the market, have a plan. Have an exit strategy. You know what you're doing. Know where your buyers at. Know where the buyers are. Know where the sellers are. Trade accordingly. I am the Bearded Trader. Be disciplined with your trading, man. I know it's tough. I know it's easier said than done. But if you practice discipline as a beginner trader, you'll be better off. No discipline seems pleasant at the time. It is always painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and the peace for those who have been trained by it. Apply discipline to your trading.